Game on.
Welcome, fellow travelers, to Play Like You Can. As I decided to start this channel, it occurred to me that really, with as many people that are doing YouTube these days, some super successful, some not, it occurred to me that I owed anyone who spent any time watching my stuff, my videos, the channel. They deserved an explanation as to why I'm doing this. I mean, YouTube's been around since 2008, so why me? Why now? And honestly, why do I even feel I have a right to do so? Well, to answer that, first, wait for it. The answer is pretty simple. I grew up in Cali, moved here to Arizona almost 10 years ago. Today being Halloween night. And I've been slowly getting things together for this opportunity to do a YouTube channel. And the reason I want to do it is that, to illustrate that, there is a story in the Good Book about three men that were given money for all intents and purposes. They were called talents back in the day. To three men. And these three men did very different things with those money. The first was a superstar. Perfect. Couldn't ask for a better return. Couldn't ask for a better investment. Second person wasn't quite as successful, but he still used all his talents to the best of his ability. Third guy, not so much. He didn't do crap. And honestly, up to this point in my life, I have a great deal of creative talents that I don't feel I've used well, or at all. And I promised myself that if I ever had an opportunity to have my own place, whether it was a place to set up stuff for a YouTube video, YouTube channel, that I would do so, in the hope that I could bring a little bit back to video game playing what I grew up with. I grew up in the 70s, so other than missing a little bit of Pog, I've pretty much been around for, arcade games all the way up to Xbox One. And at the beginning, we're talking the 70s, 80s here, there wasn't the internet. There wasn't a whole lot of electronic gadgets. You had your landlines, you had your friends, and, if you were going to hang out, you hung out face to face at the arcades or at the home playing Atari, and then eventually Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. And there was a spirit of what I call a spirit of play. Play equals fun. And that's all it was. It was an opportunity for fun. To take a little time off your day. And when you're a kid, much of your time is play. And I think that as video game systems have gone older, there has been a less emphasis on play and more on competitiveness. Especially in events of having things done online, where people are maybe more vocal, even more vulgar than they would do to someone who's face to face with them. Kind of a spirit of meanness. So my hope in starting this channel is that someone's had a bad day, someone's had a bad night. You can watch my videos, me playing games, maybe showing you a few things game-wise that you haven't seen before, or showing you some older stuff that you would have thought that, only a dinosaur would still have. And the second thing, I'm going to show you my tools of the trade, because I have quite a few bit of toys to use for the purpose of these videos, so that you can have fun. Think of it as a bus. You can get on anytime you want. I don't claim to be the bus driver. I'm just kind of sitting in the front seat. The bus is taking care of itself. And I'm here just to make sure you have a good time. So really, that is my big explanation. It's a little bit more complicated, you know. I am going back to my background. I said going to Kelly, coming here. From the second big reason is that growing up I was always an introverted person, and it's easy to say now, you know, I wish the parents had pushed me to be more talkative to people. I wish I had pushed myself. At one point, Kelly, I had kind of messed up a really semi-long-term relationship with someone that I worked at home base, and left me, you know, at the Anaheim location, apartment-wise, last place I lived in Cali. And it wasn't the greatest job. I was working in a place called Dollar Tree. Stuff there was walkable. I'd walk home, I'd get some food, and then literally on a day off, starting from the point I got off, because I often work morning shifts, to the afternoon to the next day, the whole freaking day, I'd play my Xbox like from a hound from hell. And that was especially the case with, Morrowind. Hours and hours of Morrowind. 7 months straight, gorging games, because that's generally how I play a game. I find something I like and I just gorge on it, just obsessed with it. And that's all fine and dandy. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is not a substitute for a social life. And I was playing so long, at that point, because I wasn't that successful in my own life. The apartment, my brother owned. I didn't own it. Didn't have enough money at that point to own anything. Still paying off a car. And, playing Morrowind gave me an opportunity to feel like I was successful, that I was attractive, that people liked me. And I don't know if anyone out there in YouTube land, fellow travelers, have played games at one point in one's life, just for the purpose of just getting the kudos that you're just not going to get in real life. It's just not going to happen. And it's both unfortunate, because it's easy to say, oh, well, I wish I could have crawled out of my shell and got to know more people. But, as an introverted person, it's very hard to do that. It's like asking someone to climb a mountain with just, floss and toothpicks. It just seems impossible, because we really don't know how to do that. And as you get older, it gets harder. You just kind of crawl into that shell that's been your prison and your refuge and your salvation for the longest time. And the second reason I wanted to do this YouTube channel, even if it's just me talking camera like this, or off the PlayStation 4 camera, or whatever I can get my hands on, you'll notice I am going to be very versatile as I can. But getting back, the reason I want to do that is that I'm trying to crawl out of my shell. I don't think I'm ever going to be successful. I am not starting this with the thought that I will be the next Jacksepticeye, or I will be as financially independent as some of the people that are now signed on by Marker, or any of that. I just said, I'm at a point in my life where if I don't do this now, I never will. And it'll be the final nail in the coffin of talents never used. The last opportunity maybe to crawl out of my shell and get to know people, even indirectly. So like I said, I appreciate you taking the time. This is probably going to be the most boring of the videos, simply because I felt I owed anyone who was going to spend any time on my channel an explanation as to why I feel I should be here. I'm here just to give you a little sunshine your day, a little fun, a little play. Play equals fun, fun equals life. Remember that. Because our life, it seems like as I get older, things get more stressful. It may be that just getting older gets more stressful. But our world gets more complicated and stressful by the minute. The election this year, total stress. A lot of stuff going on in the world. Total stress. A lot of negativeness, not of, hate. Whether it be cyberbullying or whatnot. And I just want to be here to maybe give someone a little sunshine in their day. All I ask with any of the videos is that you be constructive in your criticisms. Sorry about that. And I will do my best to comply. And, you know, give me a little bit of a break. This is kind of new, and recording myself like this, and the whole opportunity you'll see in the second video with my tools, my toys, as to why I'm doing this and other things, is that I want to be able to show you things that maybe other YouTubers are not, or don't choose to do so. Because I want to give you the most opportunity. Everything from Xbox One back to the original PlayStation. There's so much opportunity for fun and dialogue, even if it's one-sided. And I'm doing it because I hope that you guys will have a good time with it. Right now I'm working 40 hours a week, which would be very close to a graveyard shift. So I'm not going to make any big promises. I'm going to hope to produce one to three videos a week. And again, they're just for fun. I'm hoping once I get my crap together, that when something big like Sister Location for Five Nights at Freddy's comes out, I can jump on and bam, be one of the first to play it, just for fun. I will try not to do a whole lot of raging, losing my temper. That's something I saw my dad do, and you know, it's something I find in myself. So if I'm going to swear, I'm going to try not to swear with cuss words, just to keep this channel as family friendly as possible. And again, we're looking just to have a good time. So again, thank you, fellow travelers. You have the coolest of days and the hottest of nights, and we'll be seeing you again real soon.